Today I'm going to make a tool rest for my wood lathe. I do lampshades, and I don't have a tool rest that'll reach in there as deep as I need to go to conveniently be able to turn the inside of that shade out. So what I'm going to do is, this is a 1-inch pin. I picked up at Tractor Supply, and I'm going to take a piece of angle iron and I'm going to weld it underneath like that, so it'll drop in to my rest holder. And then the very end, I'm just going to tip it. I'm going to cut it and tip it at a slight, it won't be a 90, maybe a little more than a 45 degree or something, just so the end I can kind of get it where I want. And then I'll just weld that on. I'll leave the pin full length. When I get back to the lathe, I'll cut it off to the right size. I don't know what that size is until I actually put it on the lathe, because you want it somewhere near the center, but you want to be able to go down from center and you want to be able to go up from center. So I gotta wait on cutting that off until then. But I figured this pin, it was only $6. They had them right at Tractor Supply, so I'm going to try doing that, see how this works. This is a rusty old piece of steel, but I'll clean that all up and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. Way it can come in and sort of be flat to the back of the thing. I can run my tools in there like that. That should work right there, I think. I'm going to weld this together, but I'm going to weld it more from the underside because I want this to be smooth on the top when I'm running my tool. I don't want to hit a ridge. So I'm going to weld it more from the underside, and then I'll grind it flat. So that should do it. It's smooth, and that'll reach way in. So I just got to fit this to the lathe now, and I got to do that at home. I'm at the shop right now. Okay, there's the rest. That's midpoint right there, and this thing drops way down and it comes way up. So this is perfect. There's going to be people that ask me why I put the flat like this, and I'm going to explain that. Most rests are either round like this one, or they come to a small edge like if this was turned up. And the reason they do that is because on an edge like this, it's very easy to tip your tool this way, whereas on the flat it's not so easy. It's okay down, but not necessarily up so much. But I'm going deep inside of a lampshade with this, and I built it just for lampshades. And I'm holding the tool way out, so I want as much stability on there as I can, and that's why I did it this way. And I'll try it. I got maybe $10 in this thing. If it doesn't work, I'll make another one and turn it the other way. But I think it's gonna. When you get back in there in a lampshade, if you get one skip, that'll blow that lampshade right apart. You don't want that. So I'm hoping this will give me more stability to run the tool back in there. We'll see what happens. Now I'll have to make a video on turning another lampshade so we can try this, see how it works. But I got to tell you, it's 96 degrees out, and it's late in the day, and you need a good 4 or 5 hours to do a lampshade, and I'm just not up to it today. It's just too hot. So I'll be making that next video on the lampshade pretty soon. Until then, at least we know it fits. Thanks.